Have you ever sent a WhatsApp message and just looked at that little timestamp underneath? It seems so simple, right? But behind that tiny piece of text is the solution to an absolutely massive engineering problem. We're talking about getting time right for billions of people all at once.
First, you gotta wrap your head around the scale. WhatsApp is used in over 190 countries. That's a ton of different time zones, different rules for daylight saving. I mean, the sheer complexity of it is just mind-blowing.
And then there's the volume. We're talking over 100 billion messages every single day. Each and every one of those needs a timestamp that's perfectly accurate for the person sending it in, say, Tokyo, and the person receiving it in New York. And they have to be perfectly in sync.
So, that brings us to the big question, right? With billions of moving parts, all these different phones, and time zones constantly changing, how on earth are the timestamps pretty much never wrong?
Well, this is what engineers call the global time problem. And trust me, it's a total nightmare. You're trying to manage all these different time zones, deal with daylight saving time popping up unexpectedly, and then make sure it all syncs perfectly between your phone, your laptop, your tablet. It's just organized chaos.
But here's the beautiful part. WhatsApp has this incredibly simple, elegant solution. It's one single golden rule that just slices right through all that chaos and basically solves the entire problem in one clean move.
And this is it. Store in UTC, display in local. That's the secret sauce. This one idea is the bedrock of their whole system. It means every single timestamp on their servers is stored in one universal format, and your phone just does the simple job of translating it for you.
So what is this UTC thing? The easiest way to think about it is as the world's master clock. It's this single universal time that doesn't care about seasons, daylight saving, or where you are on the planet. It's the one ultimate source of truth for time for everyone.
And here's how that works. Let's say the server records a message at exactly 10 a.m. UTC. Well, a phone in New York knows it's 5 hours behind UTC, so it shows 5 a.m. A phone over in Dubai knows it's 4 hours ahead, so it displays 2 p.m. It's the exact same moment in time, just shown in a way that makes sense locally. Everything is perfectly in sync.
Okay, so let's put this rule into action. Let's follow a message on its journey from the second you hit send. What's actually happening behind the scenes?
So you type your message and hit send. Your phone makes a temporary little timestamp, and here's the magic. The moment that message hits a WhatsApp server, your phone's timestamp gets ignored. The server assigns its own official, authoritative UTC timestamp. That time, and only that time, becomes the truth that every other device will use.
Right. I know what you're thinking. What's the obvious loophole here? What if I'm a bit sneaky and I try to change my phone's clock to mess with things? Surely that would break the system, wouldn't it?
Nope, not a chance. And this is so important. WhatsApp never trusts your device's clock for anything critical, especially not for the order of your messages. The server's time is the one and only source of truth. It makes messing with the chat order literally impossible.
In fact, it's even smarter than that. If your phone's clock is off by too much, WhatsApp knows. It sees the huge difference between your phone's time and the real server time, and it will actually lock you out of the app with this very message until you fix it. This isn't just about showing the right time. It's a security feature that keeps your chat secure and in order.
And this simple UTC-first way of thinking just elegantly solves all those other headaches we talked about. You want to sync between your laptop and your phone? No problem. They both just pull the same UTC time. What about daylight saving changes? Your phone's OS handles that automatically. WhatsApp's code doesn't have to do a thing. And the message order, always perfect, all thanks to the server's authority.
So here's the really cool part, especially if you're a developer or just curious about how apps are built. This brilliant solution isn't some locked-away WhatsApp secret. It's actually a playbook that anyone can use to solve their own time zone problems.
All right, rule number 1. This one is non-negotiable. Every timestamp you save to your database, no matter what, must be in UTC. No exceptions. This has to be your single source of truth.
Next up, rule number 2. Your server should never have to think about local time zones. Let it live in its own happy, simple UTC-only world. All the conversion to things like PM or AM, that should only happen at the very last moment, right there on the user's phone or computer.
And rule number 3 is all about trust, or lack of it. You can never, ever trust the time that a user's device gives you for anything important. For critical stuff like sorting events or messages in order, you always use the server's timestamp.
And finally, rule number 4. Don't try to be a hero and manage time zone rules yourself.
It's a constantly changing nightmare. Instead, just lean on the device's operating system. Your iPhone and your Android phone get all those updates automatically, so just let them do the heavy lifting for you.
So let's wrap this all up. WhatsApp's solution is just beautiful because it's so simple. You store everything in one universal standard, UTC. You let each phone or computer handle its own conversion to local time. And you always make the server the final authority. The result? A system that's incredibly strong, reliable, and almost never needs a human to go in and fix it.
It really is a powerful lesson in engineering, isn't it? Sometimes the simplest rules create the most powerful and reliable systems. It makes you wonder, what other simple features in the apps we use every day are hiding some truly brilliant engineering? What WhatsApp mystery do you think we should dive into next?